Okay, I'm back after it was only like a week-ish off, but it's gonna make a great video for today. My name is Ashley Lewick. My dog is just barking. I start the video over, and I am in sassy mode. Um, but it'll make me fast forward a lot of points that were very slow to get to. So we're gonna talk about how to start, okay? How to start anything. How to start losing weight. How to get back into losing weight. But before I say that, I need to explain myself a little bit. So I recently took a part-time job at a vitamin store. The amount of people that walk in that store that I just want to full-blown help, like get them to a healthy state in their life is unreal. And just from like talking to them for minutes, there are things I can't because it's not my place to say, and I cannot say it in the vitamin store because heaven forbid something happens, their business gets sued, and I can't be part of that. But there's so many times I just really, really, really want to help them in just little minor things. And I'm starting to get that want back again to help people live a healthier life and to feel good and realize it's not easy, but it's definitely doable and sustainable if you do it right. And everything else, not everything, most things out there are wrong though, okay? So I'm gonna dip my toes back into weight loss, still focusing on making sure we're happy at the same time, but I think bringing my brain to the fitness industry space is going to be very helpful and save a lot of people from their own mental harshness. Okay, so I want to go over how to start today and bring it into weight loss because it's freaking daunting, because I now very, very much am right there with you with starting this again, as in my business. It's frustrating, and I really don't want to, and every day feels like I'm trudging through mud. And just to get on here, even last week I did not freaking want to get on camera. I didn't want to make any posts. I honestly was pretty much done with it. And finally this week I was like, what are you doing? Got sick of my own shit. A lot of times that's where we have to get to in order to make a change happen. So here we are. Cheers to getting tired of our own shit. Okay? So the first thing we have to realize when we go into something again is, what is your priority? And I was up probably for like 4 hours after going to bed a few nights ago trying to think of this, like, what the hell am I doing? And you have to make what you want a priority. I want this business to work. I want to be on calls with people, not the same as I was doing before. I want to completely redo things. But my priority needs to be this. And it wasn't. It was whatever the hell I felt like doing the last 2 weeks. Showing up to my vitamin store work when need be, coming home, laying on the couch. That was my routine. It was fun. It was easy. But also, my mortgage was due. And so that's number one. Make it a priority. And I'm not, if you have kids, completely different. I understand, maybe they're your priority, but then you need to align with that, and you need to not set such high expectations. If you have kids and they're your priority, if you have a demanding job and that's your priority, it's okay. You can still have goals, but you need to know it will take you longer, and it might not be as high shot, that's a thing, as you want it to be, okay? So if you want to lose, we're full on chilling now. If you want to lose 100 pounds, but you also have a demanding job, you also get home at 7 at night, you have kids, you are in school, whatever it might be, lessen that, okay? Because yes, you want to set high expectations, but once you go into it, man, you're gonna do exactly what I just did, and we were like, I'm not losing any weight, fuck this, I'm done. Just like me. I posted stuff for a month, and I was like, nobody followed me, I'm done. We want things so much faster than they actually happen, and then when they don't happen, we stop. And you can do this. Something that I said to myself was, why does this have to be now? The first time I started this, it took me like 2 or 3 years to gain solid clients. Why do I expect this in a month? Okay, give myself 2 years. Oh, well, now I give myself 2 years to get this done. I don't feel so pressured anymore. All right, hopefully it's sooner than that, but anyways, okay, so that's the first thing, is you have to move your priorities around if you really want to start something. And it's okay if you put yourself and your health and your weight before your kids. Okay? Believe me, they will thank you in their future that they do not have to wipe your ass, because you are fully capable and a healthy human. Okay? Keep that in mind. They will be okay with it. I don't have kids, so I can't completely say that, but I am a kid. And I'm so happy my parents take care of themselves. I don't care if I was put second. It doesn't matter. They're healthy. I am happy. Okay? Number 2, I did this activity and it helped. It also was very daunting, and it also made me angry, sad, and want to throw things. Write down everything, and I mean everything, that you think it will take for you to get from where you are now to where you want to be. So don't, no order, nothing brain dump. Just be, okay, I want to lose weight. Don't put a number to it. I hate putting numbers to things. Just say I want to lose weight. Now write down everything you would think you would need. You need gym shoes, you need a gym membership, you need vegetables, you need to cook, you need this, you need that. Write down literally everything that you think you will need to step forward. Okay? I did this. I'm going to talk while you write or think. If you can't listen and write like me, pause. But I did this, and it was a lot. I mean, so much social media, YouTube, podcast, computer, clients, time. I mean, literally, my list was very long. Okay? Make your list. Then, when you're done with that, I want you to cross everything off of that list except for the last thing. The very last thing. Because odds are that last thing is like the most minor thing. Okay? The first things you probably write were big. Vegetables, cooking, time, whatever. Keep going. The last thing you wrote on that list, that's your starting point. Okay? I wrote all my stuff out, and this is why I am putting a pause on the podcast. I started, even though I thought I had done this before, I started far too many things, and that led me to, and you guys saw it, I didn't show up at all on social media a few weeks ago because the thought of recording the podcast, turning my phone on, notice I have no mic today, I am in my jammies, because that is what had stopped me. Those minor little things, like hooking my mic up, getting my camera on, opening my laptop, getting to the podcast, downloading the podcast, editing. I didn't do much, but I did have to edit the podcast, getting the podcast up, advertising that the podcast was out, making those posts. Do you guys see all the little details that went into what you might think is just me talking and it goes to a podcast? It takes me a whole day to get a podcast up. Scratching it. I can do this video. We're not going to edit. This is real. It's going up as is, whether you like it or not, because that's me. I'm real. I'm not going to edit this stuff. So we stop ourselves so much by these little tiny things. Yeah, my sound quality is going to be shit because I have no mic attached and you're going to hear everything. Doesn't matter. I did stop it before because my dog went crazy. That was annoying. Okay, so that's the second thing you're going to do. First one, get your priorities right. And know, getting real with yourself, know that if it's okay, it is totally okay if weight loss and health is like the 5th thing on the list, but just know it's going to be very, very slow. It's not going to be at the top of your mind. You'll probably get frustrated with yourself because you know you want to lose weight, but you're not going to be doing it well. Just straight up. You will be half-assing your weight loss, and you're not going to go anywhere. You might get little tiny increments at a time, but guess what? That is still weight loss. You are still losing things, okay? Don't put a number on it. We went over that. Number 2, make your list. Start at the freaking bottom. If you wrote pen, because you're going to need a pen to write a workout down, maybe working out wasn't even there. I don't care. Say pen or paper was on the bottom of that list, guess what? You just started weight loss. And if that's all you do today, and you put this pen out where you can see it, so that way tomorrow you move up that list and you do that second thing, or a week from now, I don't care, just get back to it. All right? That's how you're going to go about things. We make up so many big case scenarios in our head and we expect so much of ourselves when in reality we're just human. We expect too much out of humans. Like, at heart, internally, we just want to sit all day long. I do. I can't. But, okay? So, that's where you're going to start. Number 3. I don't quite have this figured out, but I think 3 things to starting weight loss is good. Well, I conjure up thing 3 in my head. I just want to say thank you for everyone who has actually, like, semi-followed me. And I'm like, oh my gosh, first she wants to do this, now she doesn't want to do this, now she wants to do this. I do. I want to help people lose weight, but I also want to help people be happy, but I also want to help people be healthy. And those can be wrapped together. There's no reason I, in my head, thought that, like, I couldn't do all 3 of those things. Just because that's how nobody else does it. Stupid. That right there is the reason I should be doing it. Because we're doing it right, we're doing it happy, we're going to be healthy. Don't know anybody who doesn't want that. Plus, weight loss stuff is so frou-frou and fake. There's nobody real. That's why I hate social media. Oh my gosh, I hate social media so much. Nobody's real. Like, nobody is real anymore. No one shows up as them. Like, literally when people say, this is what I eat in a day as a social media influencer and a gym person, that is not what they eat. Okay? And if it is, they're miserable. Okay? Anyways, number 3 for how to get started on things. So, normally, in the past, I would say, just do the damn thing. Just start. But that's hard. Okay, I got it. Let yourself feel out emotions. Let yourself have tough times. We think that because we have a tough time, we're weak. Or because we didn't do something, we're weak. And I sat with that for a little bit when I didn't show up or do a podcast or a YouTube or whatever last week. And, like, I needed to be okay with that. Like, at first I got angry. At first I was like, oh my god, I didn't do that. I suck. And every one of you has gotten into a spiral of, I suck, I'm not going to do anything, why am I trying? Here we go, this is a great point, number 3. We have all been there. I did that last week. And now we feel like we're not okay because now we're in this whole depressed mood. It's okay to not be happy. It really is okay. It's okay to not love the work you're doing always. It's okay to not want to always lose weight. It's okay if you're overweight and don't want to lose weight. Don't let people pressure you. Don't let me sit in here telling you you need to lose weight to be healthy. Not true. If you don't want to, then don't. I mean, there has to be a little bit want there. Oh, hi, Marvy. But, oh, he distracted me. I don't know where I was going. Oh, allow yourself. We get so angry at ourselves for things we shouldn't get angry at ourselves for. So I didn't want to show up on social media. So what? You don't feel like going to the gym when you've been to the gym the last 3 days? Don't sit and get angry at yourself. Do I suggest that you sit and eat a piece of pie? Whole pie? You can have a piece. A whole pie because of it? No. And sometimes that's what I do. Like, I didn't want to do a podcast, so therefore I didn't do anything. well, now this week I'm just not going to do a podcast. I can still move forward. This is still me moving forward. Okay? Same with you. It's okay. If you don't want to go to the gym today, go for a walk or something and allow it to be okay. Allow yourself to have some, sugary foods if need be. I don't want to say do it because I'm still not an advocate for sugar because it literally can ruin your life. But that's just me. So those might just be some tips and tricks to start weight loss. And I really do, this is where I'm coming back into this. I think I can really help people who have tried weight loss before. Because, I am so good, and I don't toot my own horn a lot at anything, but I am really, really good at taking something people have done for health or weight loss, or someone bringing me a plan saying this is what I'm doing, and me saying, here's why this isn't working. Here's what we can do better. Here's how your life and this plan are not working. Here's how to take your life and a plan I can give to you for your life. This is how it will work. And then I'm not only good at that, but I'm good at taking feedback and saying, Ashley, I cannot cook this meal today or on Fridays because I work late. Okay, well, let's find you a good option for something you can throw in the microwave when you get home that's still a decent option. That's the stuff I'm good at. Okay, and that's what I want to help with. So I don't think I will not ever again do a one-time plan. Mark my word. Doesn't work. I did not like it. I would rather teach, not have you watch something, not have you follow a program. I would rather take you or maybe a group and go through it together and go that route. So I have to disconnect from what I was doing, just like you're going to have to disconnect from any weight loss program or plan or workout or anything you have tried in order to get a different mindset around the fact that you can do it again. You will do it again. You will succeed. There just has to be a different way because what you were doing before did not align with you. Okay? Now, in my case, sadly, I cannot not be on social media because otherwise nobody would freaking hear me, and I don't like leaving the house. Okay? So, yeah. That's it. That's all I got. That's how you're gonna start, okay? Or start over again. I really want to specialize in weight loss for people who have tried losing weight before. Simple, to the point. Can't promise I'm not gonna fluctuate again, but goddamn, sometimes you just need some real talk with someone who knows their shit and they're not gonna bullshit you and they're not gonna try to just get money out of you. Okay? That's my new life path as of today, if you know me. I'm very squirrel brain. Okay, thanks. This will not be a podcast because I don't feel like going through the work, but it will be YouTube. And I'll put it on my Facebook page. Follow me, like me, share me. Oh my god, if you guys could share my stuff, that is one for sure way to make good things happen in my life. Okay, thanks, appreciate you. Goodbye. Marvin says goodbye too, right, buddy? Yep. All right, bye.